Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into the Slumbr Contour Relief Pillow today, and it comes with this really bold promise. Cure your neck pain in 2 weeks or get your money back. So is this the sleep miracle we've all been waiting for? Or is it maybe more like, sleep tech marketing theater?
That's exactly the question we're trying to answer. We looked into their official claims,
Hmm.
the whole doctor designed angle, the promise of natural neck and spine alignment, and we stack that against the actual specs and, well, the user reviews, which are really all over the map.
And they do back it up, right? There's a guarantee.
Oh, yeah, a pretty
Okay.
substantial one. You get 60 nights to try it out, money back if it doesn't work, plus a full 1-year warranty.
Okay, so they're putting their money where their mouth is, and that seems to be reflected in their own numbers. They claim something like 95% relief.
They do. 95% neck and shoulder pain relief reported among users. Now, how they validated that number? That's less clear. It's likely internal surveys.
Right, which, you always have to take with a grain of salt. Marketing numbers.
Exactly. But that said, the praise we found on places like Trustpilot, it suggests that for certain people, this pillow really is a game changer.
Like who? What kind of users are seeing success?
We saw testimonials from people saying things like, I tried 15-plus pillows over years. Nothing worked until this one.
Wow, 15 pillows. That's dedication.
It is. And there was one really compelling case, someone with actual cervical spine degeneration. They said the contours just worked, like immediately, eased their chronic shoulder ache right away.
That's powerful. That kind of specific success story really stands out. But like you said, the reviews are mixed, so where's the other side of this?
Right. And for that, we had to look at, well, different forums, places like Reddit,
Hmm.
specifically surbedding, and that's where the critical nuance pops up. It almost entirely revolves around stomach sleepers.
Okay, stomach sleepers. What's the problem there if Slumbr says it works generally?
Well, the users there reported getting headaches, more neck pain, actually. They said the loft, that's the pillow's height or thickness, is just too high in certain zones.
And the Slumbr is pretty thick, isn't it? Almost 5 inches.
Yeah, in its highest parts. And for stomach sleepers, who generally need something much flatter, that's the absolute deal breaker.
Why, though? Why does that contour design just not work for them?
It really comes down to basic spinal alignment, the physics of it. See that dip in the middle, the raised edges? That's designed to cradle the neck for back and side sleepers, keep the spine straight.
But if you're on your stomach,
If you're on your stomach, you need a flat surface. With this pillow, your head gets pushed up at an unnatural angle. It hyperextends your neck.
Huh.
The feedback was pretty harsh. One person said it felt like trying to sleep on like a small hill.
Okay, so a huge win for one group, back inside sleepers maybe, but a potential disaster for stomach sleepers. Does that generous guarantee kind of mask that it's not really a one-size-fits-all solution?
That's a really good question. And it brings up another point.
Yeah.
Longevity. What happens over time?
Right. Memory foam doesn't last forever.
Exactly. And it's not just general wear. With a contour pillow, the shape is key. If that memory foam starts to soften or sag, even just a little bit, especially in that critical neck dip,
Then the alignment benefit is gone.
precisely, it could completely undercut all that initial positive feedback people had.
So putting it all together, what's the verdict for someone listening who's dealing with neck pain?
Okay, here's the synthesis. The Slumbr Contour Relief Pillow is, I think, a legitimate option within its niche. If you are a back or side sleeper and you're struggling with neck aches, using that 60-night trial seems like a really sensible move. It could genuinely help.
But there's a big but.
A very big but. If you're a stomach sleeper, just probably avoid it. The design inherently works against you. And even for back or side sleepers, be aware that if you're sensitive to firmness changes, what feels great in week 2 might not feel the same in year 2 due to potential foam deterioration.
So the risk is definitely there depending on how you sleep and how picky you are about consistency.
Absolutely. And there are even slight variations in size sometimes, like a 59-centimeter version versus the main 23.7-inch one, so check the specifics.
Stepping back then, what does this tell us about, sleep tech marketing in general?
I think it highlights how crucial specificity is. When a product with such a distinct shape, like a contour pillow, is marketed as suitable for everyone.
Including stomach sleepers who need the opposite.
Right. It makes you question how much you should trust any generalized claim from any product. Even with a good guarantee, the design principles matter.
So the final thought for you, listening, is maybe this. This deep dive shows that knowing your specific needs, back, side, or flat, is the real shortcut. Forget the miracle claims. Matching the pillow designed to how you actually sleep, that's likely your best path to finding relief.